guys, so last time we talked about contouring and strobing. I say that because it sounds so pretentious for me to say strobing when I have no idea what I'm talking about. Basically, adding light rather than dark to your face to sculpt, which I've kind of done with this look here. Today we're going to talk about these mono blushes. These were, I must admit, when I went through all of the products, these weren't things that I went, wow, they look amazing. I was really excited about the blush palettes, which I'm going to talk about very, very soon. Let me know if you want to see that next, or if you want to see something different. But the blush palettes I'm kind of like, I'm really excited about, but I really want to use them as much as possible before I give you my opinion. And there are so many products within each palette, it's kind of difficult to, you know, I've only got one face. Whereas these individual blushes were a little bit easier. I do have a standout favourite, and it is this one, which is called Beyond. I've already mentioned this in at least one monthly favourites video. You can see I've completely got rid of the logo on there. This is, it's Beyond is what it is. It reminds me so much of another product from a much more expensive brand. Oh, it's so nice. Let me just swatch that. It's like a corally, pinky, goldy, sheeny amazingness. I'm gonna just put a little bit on because, you know, you can never have too many cheap products apparently. Just so you can see a little bit. I do have already like a little bit of a sheeny highlight on, but this will hopefully add a little bit of colour so you can see it. A little goes a very, very long way because it can look really quite metallic if you go really heavy with it. And it's not particularly bold in colour, but I really love a bit of a sheen, and that colour is amazing. So that's definitely my favourite. And then there are lots of matte shades which I really, really like other than that. So we have 5 others. Let's swatch them. If you're after something matte and a little bit more subtle and kind of sheer, this one, which is called Banish, would probably be the one for you. It's very, very subtle. Running out of space to swatch things. It's that one there. And if you're very heavy-handed like me with blush, that's a really nice one as well. You can kind of build it up a little bit at a time. I don't like too much on my cheeks. I think I can look a little bit porcelain doll. Just because I'm so pale, I think that sometimes it's like, it can just look a little bit silly. And so I do like to wear my blush a little higher on my cheekbones, a little bit glowier, or sheer like this one. I would say the second one that I would really recommend if you're not into kind of bold colours and you want something more natural would be True Loved, which is this one. I'll put it next to the other one so you can kind of see the difference. It's more bold, that's this one. It's more bold, but it is still that kind of natural flush kind of colour, which I really, really like. Of course, it's all going to depend on your skin tone as to what suits you. We also have really, really bold ones like this pink, which is amazing. It's called Lethal Weapon. I would probably agree with that. That's what this pink looks like. Boom. Super pink, which on certain skin tones is going to be a lot less super pink than it would do on me. So it's all coming down to personal preference as to what I like. But the textures are really, really nice. They're really long lasting for matte products. If you wanted to layer them over something creamy, you could do, but I'm not a big cream blush fan. I do prefer just to kind of put it on there straight away. But if you do want kind of one very, very simple tip, if you're kind of just starting out or wondering how to make a blush last a little bit longer, if you put a blush on directly after you put on your base before your powder, that does lock it in a little bit longer than if you just put it on top of your powder, I've found anyway. Especially on my oily skin, things like this can break down really easily and my cheek colour can disappear after a couple of hours of applying it, but I find that's probably the best way on me that it can last a little bit longer. Also, if you do put it higher on your cheekbones, it gives you a little bit of a sculpted look, and it doesn't matter so much if it wears away. You don't tend to get as oily and you don't tend to get as much breakdown of colour products up here as you do closer to the middle of your face as well. Yeah, these are very, very inexpensive, £1 each. If you're looking to expand your blush collection and experiment a little bit, there are some beautiful colours. I've told you my favourites, don't let that sway you at all. Maybe do, because they are gorgeous. But if you have your own favourites, leave us a comment below and let us know what they are. And don't forget to tell me what you want to see next week, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!